Good morning, class 4th. I hope you all are good and please be safe and stay at home. And please don't go out as I have told you many times before. So please don't go out, okay? And watch our videos. Whatever we are giving you, that is only for you. So you have to do whatever the work we are giving, we have given you. So today we'll continue the same topic is adjectives. Yesterday I have told you about degrees of comparison, which also the topic related to the adjectives. So today I'm going to tell you about adjectives and its kinds of adjectives, means types of adjectives. Okay, so you have to open your book. Here is a book, class 4th main course book. This is your book, Roots and Wings, and you have to open page number 39. Okay, which page number? Page number 39, as you can see in this. So you have to open that page. So now, first of all, I just want to tell you the definition of adjectives. What are adjectives? So what are adjectives? Adjectives are describing words that tell us more about noun और pronoun. कि जो adjectives होते हैं वो describing words हैं. Describing मतलब किसी को describe कर रहे हैं, उसके बारे में बता रहे हैं, ठीक है? तो describing words that tell us about, जो हमें बताते हैं more about noun और pronoun. Noun और pronoun के बारे में हमें और ज़्यादा information देते हैं, ठीक है? तो these are the describing words. वो उसको describe कर रहे हैं person को, उस noun को, pronoun को, कि what kind of that person is. Okay, so that is called adjective. All right, so I have given some examples here. So first one is Nidhi is tall. So Nidhi is tall. Tall is an adjective. So tall is telling about Nidhi. Okay, Nidhi is a noun. So tall is telling us about the Nidhi, that Nidhi is tall. All right, so tall is an adjective. All right, so move on to the next example is Mahi is a good player. So here we are talking about Mahi, and player is a Mahi. Okay, so who is the player here? Player is also Mahi. So Mahi is a good player. We are talking about that player who is good. कि हम यहाँ पर एक प्लेयर की बात कर रहे हैं और प्लेयर वो माही है और वो क्या है, एक अच्छी प्लेयर है. शी इज अ गुड प्लेयर. तो हम ये क्या बता रहे हैं उसके बारे में? वी आर telling more about that noun or pronoun. Okay, so that noun. Now this is the definition and these are the examples given here. Now move on to the types of adjectives. What are the different types of adjectives? Okay, so I just want to explain you what is the adjective of quality. What is the adjective of quality? Adjective of quality is that kind of adjective which tells us about which describes us about the quality of that noun, quality of that person or thing. Okay, तो ये हमें किसके बारे में बताते हैं, किसके बारे में डिस्क्राइब करते हैं? ये हमें उस नाउन या उस प्रोनाउन या थिंग के बारे में हमें बताते हैं. नाउन के अंदर ही थिंग आती है, लेकिन आई एम जस्ट वांट टू रिमाइंड यू दैट they just tells us about they describes us about the quality of a noun or pronoun. Okay, so here as you have seen here, Nidhi is tall. Tall is an adjective, so it's the adjective of quality. And here also I have used Mahi is a good player. So good is also the adjective of quality because we are just telling about the quality of that noun. ठीक है, हम यहाँ पर क्या बता रहे हैं, उसकी क्वालिटी के बारे में बता रहे हैं. दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव यूज्ड टॉल एंड गुड. ऑलराइट, नाउ मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन, एडजेक्टिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी. व्हाट आर द एडजेक्टिव्स ऑफ क्वांटिटी? की जो क्वांटिटी है, एडजेक्टिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी, वो क्या है? ठीक है, दे टेल्स अस अबाउट द क्वांटिटी ऑफ दैट नाउन. वो उसकी मात्रा को बताते हैं. नाउन और प्रोनाउन की किसको बताते हैं? मात्रा, की कितनी है. इस बॉटल में थोड़ा सा पानी है, ज्यादा पानी है. जैसे इफ विल से दिस बॉटल हियर, तो हियर हाँ बहुत पानी है इसमें. थोड़ा पानी है, ठीक है. We do not know the exact. We do not know the exact because we can't count it. Okay, so we do not know about that number, exact quantity. That's why we use some, any. Okay, so that type of words will come in adjectives of quantity. Now move on to the adjective of number. What is the adjective of number? As you can see in that same word itself, that number means they are telling us about the exact number of that noun or pronoun. Okay, so that's why we can say their adjective of number, like three. First, we know the exact number, three friends. First boy. So we can say that we know the exact number. So that's why we have used adjective of number here. And one more thing, now I'm just going to show you your book, textbook. In that, there are two different types of adjectives are there. One is possessive adjective and second one is demonstrative adjective. So first I'm going to tell you what is demonstrative adjective. Okay, जो आपका थर्ड फोर्थ नंबर है वो है आपका डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव एडजेक्टिव. ठीक है, कौन सा है? फोर्थ वन इज डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव. Demonstrative adjective. All right, so this one is the fourth type of adjective. So what is in this is what is in the demonstrative adjective. Okay, so what is there? They point out the nouns and pronouns. क्या करते हैं? ये point out करते हैं कि this, that is my bottle. Okay, so this bag is for Sudhir. This is my bottle. This is my bottle. So this is the demonstrative adjective. Ki this I am showing because I am pointing out that this is my bottle. So this is the demonstrative adjective. I'll say that is my pencil. That is my chair. कि वो मेरी chair है. So that means I am pointing out that. Okay. So that is my board. That is my board. Okay. So that type of words, these, those, okay, so that type of words will come in demonstrative adjectives. All right, now move on to the possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives, like fifth one is possessive. Possessive means मैंने आपको बताया कि possessive होता है belongingness. What? Belongingness, ownership we can say. बिलोंगिंगनेस, ओनरशिप वी कैन से. ठीक है, कि ये बॉटल मेरी है. ये किसकी बॉटल है? मेरी बॉटल है. ठीक है, तो मेरी, माय, दिस बॉटल इज माइन. दिस इज माय बॉटल. दिस इज माय बॉटल. ये किसकी है? ये बॉटल मेरी है, इसीलिए माय. माय इज अ हियर. हियर माय इज अ possessive adjective. Okay, this is my bottle means my is the possessive adjective. All right, कि जिसमें बिलोंगिंगनेस दिखाई जाती है, जिसमें ओनरशिप दिखाई जाती है कि ये चीज तो मेरी है. दिस इज माई बॉटल. इट मीन्स माई इज द possessive adjective. All right, now I'm going to give you some exercise related to that, and so you have to open your book as I have shown you. So you have to open that page number 39. Then I'll show you in your book how you have to do all these exercises. All right, so come on. Yes, class, as you can see here on page number 39, I have told you earlier. So 39, and here you can see adjectives, and read the following sentences. Ilyas was a good manager. Good. So good. इलियास के बारे में बात की जा रही है कि वो एक मैनेजर है, मैनेजर था जो बहुत ही अच्छा था. ठीक है, सो गुड इज एन एडजेक्टिव. द किर्गिज स्टोल हिज बेस्ट हॉर्सेस, बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हॉर्सेस, एंड व्हाट वी आर सेइंग कि हॉर्सेस के बारे में हम बता रहे हैं कि जो हॉर्सेस थे वो बेस्ट थे, बहुत अच्छे हॉर्सेस थे. ठीक है, सबसे अच्छे हॉर्सेस थे, तो वो उसके बेस्ट हॉर्सेस को चुरा ले गया. सो दीज हाईलाइटेड वर्ड्स आर एडजेक्टिव्स. तो ये हाईलाइटेड पिंक कलर में है वर्ड्स हैं, वो सभी क्या हैं? एडजेक्टिव्स हैं. ऑलराइट, now an adjective is a describing word that tells us more about a noun or a pronoun. कि जो एडजेक्टिव होते हैं वो डिस्क्राइबिंग वर्ड्स होते हैं जो हमें नाउन और प्रोनाउन के बारे में और ज़्यादा बताते हैं, ठीक है। Now, fill in the blanks with suitable adjectives from the box. So, what you have to do is you have to fill these boxes with suitable adjectives from the box. There is a box here. As you can see, it's a help box. You have to write uh, these fill-ups from this box. All right. So, first one is in northern Punjab, there lived an honest family by the name of Chawlas. तो नॉर्थन पंजाब में एक ऑनेस्ट फैमिली रहती थी, ईमानदार, जो जिनका कौन से नाम से रहती थी, चावलाज। ओके, तो नेक्स्ट वन इज आफ्टर मैनी ईयर्स मीना हैड अ बेबी गर्ल, कि बहुत सालों बाद मीना के यहाँ एक लड़की हुई थी, ठीक है। शिरीन बॉट अ ब्यूटिफुल ड्रेस फॉर हर डॉटर, शिरीन ने एक बहुत ही सुंदर ड्रेस अपनी डॉटर के लिए खरीदी, डॉटर मीन्स बेटी के लिए, ठीक है। तो आई सॉ अ टॉल मैन नियर द स्कूल गेट, मैंने एक लंबा सा आदमी स्कूल गेट के पास खड़ा देखा था, ठीक है, खड़ा नहीं देखा था मतलब देखा था। द करी वॉज वेरी हॉट, द करी वॉज वेरी हॉट, जो कड़ी थी वो बहुत ज़्यादा गर्म थी। देयर इज़ अ बिग लेक नियर माई हाउस, कि एक बहुत ही बड़ी लेक है मेरे घर के पास, ठीक है। So here, this is your exercise. Now move on to the kinds of adjectives I explained you before, but now I just want to read out or explain how we can say that the type of adjective in one sentence. All right. So there are many types of adjectives. They are described in the following table. कि जो adjectives हैं वो बहुत सारी types के होते हैं और वो इस following table में जो दिखाई जा रही है उसमें है। So first one is type of adjective. One is adjectives of quality. They tell us about the qualities of noun or pronoun. कि ये हमें quality noun और pronoun के बारे में हमें बताते हैं उसकी गुण के बारे में, ठीक है। I read an interesting story बाय ओ हेनरी, आई रेड एन इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी बाय ओ हेनरी, कि मैंने एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग मज़ेदार स्टोरी पढ़ी, जो किसने लिखी थी, ओ हेनरी ने, ठीक है। So move on to the next page. It's the page number 39. Now move on to the page number 40. All right. Here, as you can see, adjectives of quantity. They tell us about the quantity of nouns or pronouns. They tell us about the quantity of nouns or pronouns. So he hurried down to town to get some medicine. He hurried down to town to get some medicine. मैंने आपको बताया कि मात्रा बताता है वो, ठीक है। तो कितना थोड़ी सी दवाई लेने के लिए वो जल्दी जल्दी वहाँ से टाउन की तरफ जाने लगा, ठीक है। थर्ड वन इज एडजेक्टिव्स ऑफ नंबर. दे टेल अस अबाउट द नंबर ऑफ नाउन्स, ये हमें नंबर ऑफ नाउन्स और प्रोनाउंस के बारे में बताता है, एग्जैक्ट नंबर व्हाट इज देयर। तो नंबर वर्ड्स लाइक 3, 5, आपको पता ही है कि जो 3, 5, 4, 6, 7 नॉर्मल वर्ड्स होते हैं वो कार्डिनल नंबर्स हम उनको बोलते हैं, और नंबर वर्ड्स लाइक फर्स्ट, फिफ्थ, लास्ट आर कॉल्ड ऑर्डिनल नंबर, 6, 7, तो वो ऑर्डिनल नंबर्स होते हैं, ठीक है। So the girl stood first in the class test. The girl stood first in the. We know the exact number of that girl. कि वो first आई है class test में, ठीक है। So there we use adjectives of number, and she has 2 pens. We know the exact number of those pens, so that's why we have used here adjectives of number. All right. Now move on to the demonstrative adjectives. They point out the nouns. क्या करते हैं, ये nouns को point out करते हैं। जैसा मैंने आपको बताया कि this is my bottle, मैंने क्या बताया था कि ये मेरी बॉटल है, ठीक है। This bag is for साहिर, ये बैग है वो साहिर के लिए है, ठीक है। This, तो यहाँ पे साहिर के लिए ही है वो बैग, लेकिन वो शो कर रहा है, उसको पॉइंट आउट कर रहा है कि दिस बैग इज फॉर साहिर। ऑलराइट, so this is the adjective of demonstration, means demonstrative adjective, and those balloons are very colorful, so those is the demonstrative adjective. All right, move on to the next possessive adjective. They show possession or show that something belongs to someone. ये क्या दिखाते हैं, ये possession दिखाते हैं, means मैंने आपको बताया ownership दिखाते हैं, belongingness दिखाते हैं, और बताते हैं कि कोई चीज जो है वो हमसे रिलेट करती है, मतलब वो हमारी है, ठीक है। So like that here, my school is closed today, कि मेरा स्कूल आज बंद है. मैंने आपको एग्जांपल दिया था. This is my bottle, right? So my is, my school is closed today, so my is the uh, possessive adjective, and the Binu met your mother yesterday, so your is the again possessive adjective. All right. So move on to the exercise. Underline the adjectives and state their kind. So there is exercise on page number 40. So you have to do that exercise. Underline the adjectives. What you have to do is you have to underline the adjectives and you have to tell the kind of adjectives we have used in that sentence. So first one is very easy. That girl was looking for you means that is there. So that is in which adjective means we are pointing out that girl. Okay, so that will come in demonstrative adjective. All right. We lived in Udaipur for 3 years. We know the exact number means how many years we have lived there means 3 years. It means it will come in adjective of number. All right. The last boy in the queue is Sumit. कि जो last boy है उस line में वो कौन है? Sumit है. तो लास्ट बॉय वी नो कि हमें एग्जैक्ट पता है कि सुमित कौन है. वो जो लास्ट में खड़ा है वही लड़का है सुमित. ठीक है. So we know the exact means it's the adjective of number again. Next one is the king lived in a huge palace. The king lived in a huge palace means huge is there. So it means huge palace means it's just telling us about the quality of that palace. It's a huge palace कि वो जो palace है वो बहुत ही बड़ा है और वहाँ पर वो राजा रहता है, रहता था. ओके. Our teacher loves us. R means हमारा टीचर मीन्स पोजेसिव. हम क्या दिखा रहे हैं उसमें? हम बिलोंगिंगनेस दिखा रहे हैं कि हमारा टीचर है जो हमें प्यार करता है. Those birds have flown away means those, यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं? पॉइंट आउट कर रहे हैं. सो इट्स अ डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव. व्हाट? डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव एडजेक्टिव. ऑलराइट. So this is your exercise for today. You have to complete these exercise which I have given you today. So this is your exercise. What you have to do is you just write down the heading of adjective, and then after what you have to do is you have to write down the heading adjectives, and then after you have to write the define of that adjective, and then you will have to write the examples related to that adjectives, and after that you are going to do this exercise, fill in the blanks. Just have to write this, fill in the blanks. Okay. So and then you have to write this exercise, and after that you have to make this table as you can see in on page number 39 and page number 40. If you don't want to make tables, please don't make table. You just write down all these types of adjectives and write down at least one example of each. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to write down at least one example of each, and what you are going to write in these adjectives of quantity means after writing types of adjectives, what you are going to write is, first of all, I have told you first you have to write the define and then some examples of it, and then after you have to do this exercise, and after that you have to do the kinds of adjectives. Now how you are going to do? So at first you will write adjectives of quality, then you write they tell us about the qualities of nouns or pronouns. Okay. After that you will write I read an interesting story by O. Henry. Okay. For example means आप इसके आगे आप hyphen लगाओगे, then you will write this, and after that you will write for example. Example लिखने के बाद आप लिखोगे I read an interesting story by O. Henry. Okay. So in this first adjective of quality and then after adjectives of quantity, in this you will write they tell us about the quantity of nouns and pronouns. Okay. So like that you have to write hyphen, then he hurried down to town to get some medicine. Okay, and then you will write here some means this example. For example, लिख के आप ये लिखोगे. Okay, so like that here also you will write they tell us about the number of nouns and pronouns up to here only. No need to write all this. Okay, then after you will write the one example. She has two pens. All right. Okay, so you will write this example. After that you will write demonstrative adjectives. You have to write the whole, and after that you will have to write the example of it. This bag is for Sahir. Then last you will have to write this whole, and then write the example, any one example from these two examples. Okay, and at last you have to do this exercise. All right, so this is your homework uh, for today. So you have to complete. If you have any doubt, any query, you can ask me on class WhatsApp group. If you have any kind of uh, query related to this topic, you can ask me there. Okay, so thank you for today and see you tomorrow. Okay, so bye bye, take care.